Live. I'm Daniela, and today we are continuing our Hello Kitty Patisserie mini dollhouse build. So yesterday we finished up all of these pieces. So we got one shelf done with a whole bunch of donuts, some cakes, some macarons, some cupcakes here, and two big cakes. So now we are just going to continue on with our build here. And it looks like the next thing up is a box of cupcakes. There we go. So in case you didn't join yesterday, this kit is from handscraft.com. So you can see the site there, and you can use my code abcrafty for, I believe, 15% off. And if for whatever reason the code changes, I will update it in the description, title, comments, etc. So you'll always be up to date with any codes that I share. But that is where you can get it. It's also linked in the description as always. But otherwise, let's just hop into this. So let's find our next piece here. Let's grab this. So here is this guy. And unfortunately, the Handscraft kit, for some reason, always come with the thinnest paper imaginable for the paper pieces. So the wooden pieces are fantastic, but the paper pieces, this is thinner than normal printer paper, which is very frustrating. I really wish they would change to a nice thick cardstock so that it would make this so much easier to put together. But we will make do. Thankfully, we did most of the paper pieces yesterday, so we don't have as many today, at all. It might actually just be these next two things that are the paper pieces, and otherwise it is the nice wood pieces. So let's go ahead and fold this guy up. And this one looks like it's a little bit more tricky. Let's see. So this gets folded over like so. Okay, so this goes around this way. So they do provide glue in this kit. So now that we've tried it for a day, I have mixed feelings on this glue. So I don't know if y'all can see back here. So we had our donuts here, and this one has fallen off and is not attached anymore. So I don't know, the glue does feel tacky, but not as good as I want it to be. So it's definitely better than just a basic Elmer's, but it's not as nice as I was hoping. Especially because I've conversed with them and talked to them about glue, and they're the ones that recommended the Beacon 3-in-1 glue that I now use for all of these projects and all of these mini builds. There we go. Let's put, hopefully that will stay now. So I might end up switching to that, but for these paper pieces, this one actually is a lot better. So the Beacon 3-in-1 is not as good with paper, but this one actually is. So for paper, I'm definitely going to use their glue that they have provided. Hey, Lily, welcome. And yeah, as y'all join, say hi. Let me know what y'all are up to this weekend. Otherwise, I'm just sitting here chatting in my room by myself. So I love when y'all chat in and hang out with me, ask questions, etc. So this one gets folded that way. Yeah, this one's a more interesting folded piece here. So we fold like that. So we've got that all nice and glued together. Then we are bringing the sides in. Okay, it looks like this one goes first. So this is really fun because it is making an actual little container, the way it folds. I'm moving this out of the way. The way that it folds is just setting up a real little to-go box. So they're having us do that, and then this folds in like so, and then this should tuck under. Let's see if I can get it, and hopefully that will lock in like that. There we go. That is so stinking cute. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. What does it say? It says Hello Kitty Cupcakes. Let's see if I can get that in focus and not have such shaky hands. Apparently today we are super shaky. Look at that. That is crazy. I don't know what's going on. Let me just shake my hands out for a second. Good grief. Okay, so then we've locked that in place. This gets squished up. Oh, I folded this the wrong way. These get folded like so. These got folded back. And then pushed in. And then this goes over the side. And hopefully we'll lock in place if I can push these guys over. Let's see. Kind of awkward there. Okay, we got one side. And then the other side, come on. Okay, we're gonna need tweezers. Hey, Able Knight. I know, isn't it so cute? What is that? A Torcon? We'll go with that. Okay, I'm gonna use tweezers to like pull this up. And hopefully that will lock it in place. There we go, that's pretty good. There. And now we have our little to-go container for our Hello Kitty cupcakes there. Okay, this one actually came out pretty nice. I do still wish it was a thicker cardstock, so it would be a hell of a lot easier, but that actually came out pretty stinking cute. I think it's probably because it wasn't as much gluing. So adorable. We are going to add this to our pile of completed stuff back here with our Hello Kitty figurine. So in case you weren't here yesterday, all of these kits come with an adorable little figurine. So this one specifically comes with Hello Kitty. We have another kit that we will do another day. That is the Cinnamoroll Cloud Bakery. And that one comes with a Cinnamoroll figurine. So it is so stinking cute. Now we are moving on to our next piece. Let's see, we need what does that say? N4. Here is N4. And this one is a little shopping bag. I'm so excited for this one. Okay, so we've got our main piece here. And what does this one say? This says Hello Kitty Patisserie, fresh from the oven. I don't know if y'all can see that. Fresh from the oven. Adorable. And all of these paper pieces, at least, are nice and scored already. So we actually don't have to do all of the folding ourselves. So I very much appreciate that. I think this probably goes inwards, actually, because those are going to be the sides. So you can fold that in, and then this one folds like that. And then same thing here, fold, and then that folds inwards. There we go. Okay. Then we see bag 3. Able Knight, I'm doing well. How are you doing? How's your weekend going? And hey there, Rai Rai. I see you. Looks like we need, what is this? This is bag 3. This is bag 3. It wants us to grab a white thing, which I'm guessing is this. I think it's this. This feels honestly just like a straw. But that is the only like white tubey thing that I am seeing. And it wants us, or is that a wire? Now I don't even know. What the heck is that? I want to make sure I'm not doing the wrong piece here. But to me, those are wires, so I don't want to like accidentally cut that. That is very odd, but it honestly could be because this one's attached to a light and then this is a wire and it is not very clear, but this kind of looks like yellow and white there. Okay, we are going to skip ahead to try and figure out, just to make sure I don't use the wrong piece and accidentally waste it or like use the wire and then we now don't have a wired system because these kits light up, which is just so stinking cool. So let's just double check that it actually is that plastic piece. No, see now the plastic looks like it goes over there. So that is where the wiring starts. That's definitely that wire though, but it looks like that plastic is part of that. So that makes me think it is just the other set of wires. And for some reason, they're using wire instead of like a string or something. And the problem is talking while thinking is not the skill I possess, which is really great for crafting live, of course. But let's just double check I am not missing something here. I'm thinking it actually is the wire. I think it's this. I think not this one. So this one clearly has the light on it, but I'm thinking we are supposed to actually use this one. And then this covers the wire with the light for the lamp later. But then it also says like 2 centimeters times 2, but maybe that is just the wire. I don't know. That looks like this to me. We are going to go with the wire. Oopsie daisies if I accidentally cut the wrong thing. Hey, Alice. So let's do that. I mean, I guess worst case scenario, we just have a shorter wire. So it might be okay. So I'm going to try and untie this. And it says we need 2 2-centimeter pieces. So let's grab that. Hopefully it will cut easily with a scissor. It is pretty thin. That's roughly 2 centimeters. Yeah, that was easy enough. And then I'm just going to measure it against the full piece to make sure that they are the same length here. There we go. So now we have our 2 little pieces that will be our handle. And yeah, I mean, we have plenty of wire there. So if we are using this, again, I didn't take that much off, so hopefully we'll be okay. But I will put these back in the bag. And then, whoops. Now we are attaching them, it looks like, to the inside of the bag. And they say to use the tape. You know what? Let's try actually using the tape. So they do provide tape for you. They provide both tape and glue. So I've been gluing everything this whole time, but they say to tape this here. So let's just go ahead and try that because maybe the tape will somehow be more secure or something. I don't know. But they say to put a strip of tape. Here, let's put it up higher so y'all can see. Strip of tape at the top, and then same thing on the other side. And they have different sizes of tape here. I don't know if y'all can see that. So they have super long ones on this side, then like medium ones there, and then teeny tiny ones down here. So I am using the teeny tiny ones. And it is just a double-sided piece of tape that they've provided. So we're attaching it to one side, and then we are going to peel it off to reveal the double-sided tape. And if it actually works, that'd be super duper helpful. There we go. So there's piece number 1. And then let's do piece number 2. There we go. And now we can take our little handles and we are going to bend them to shape the actual handle of our little to-go bag. And let's attach it to the top here onto the tape. Okay, that actually works well. Okay, I like that we did that instead of the glue because I feel like it would take a lot longer for the glue. So I do actually appreciate that they've provided double-sided tape for that. That is actually helpful. Then we're going to do the same thing on the other side and attach the handle there. There we go. And now we can form it. It looks like this goes, what? No, that is correct. Okay, this slides into here. Right. We need to fold that guy over. So this locks into there, hopefully. Maybe if I like keep it somewhat flat. There we go. I'm trying to lock it in place. If I fold it over on the inside. There. I folded it over on the inside. So nope. Dang it. I might cheat and add a tiny bit of glue on the side. Let's do that. Hey, Viking Glob. That's a fun name. I like that. Okay, I'm going to cheat and add a tiny bit of glue there just to help secure this. I'm going to use my tweezers to get in there and just pinch that closed. And then on the bottom here, I think we're doing it the same way as before, which is, I think this side goes first. Hang on. Let's see. So on the bottom, it wants us to fold. It almost looks like the flaps are on top, but that doesn't seem right. I think it's flaps on bottom, like side flaps go first, then this one, and then this one will go under that. Did I not pre-fold that one? I did not pre-fold that one. That'll make it a little bit more difficult. Let's make it a little easier on ourselves. Okay, well then fold, and try and get this under it. Oh, so close, so close. We might need tweezers on this. Tiny crafting with shaky hands ain't the easiest. Though honestly, like maybe glue would help here. There we go. We got it. Tweezers for the win. Look at that. And now we have, oh, I smushed the handle. We don't have it quite yet. Hang on, let's get our handle back in. And attach that to the inside. And now the other one fell off. Oh my goodness. Why is this one so complicated? Okay. And try that again. Attach the handle to the inside. I might actually use tweezers again, because that might help provide pressure, or at least place it. Come on. So maybe tape isn't the best way to go about it. I don't know. It certainly is being more difficult. There we go. There is our little bag with our handles. The handles are kind of awkwardly placed, but there we go. There is our little to-go bag. Cute. It has the writing on both sides. There. Hello Kitty Patisserie. Our little to-go bag. All nice and formed. So again, we will add this to our stockpile of finished pieces. And now, what are we looking on next? It looks like book. So it looks like a cookbook. So we need B10 and B9. And honestly, we might be done with all the paper pieces, which will make me very, very happy. So let's pop those guys out. Let's give these a tiny bit of sanding, because there are some spikities on the side, and they provide the little piece of sandpaper here. So let's just give that a quick sand. And then we need our 7. And these look like they're going to be stickers. Heck yes. We've got this one right here. This is the bigger one. So let's get this sticker off. There we go. And then we fold this over here to form the full book. Let's hopefully try and line that up as best I can. And then fold it over the spine and over the side. That worked great. Look at that. What does that say? Cake book. And then on the side, cake book. And then it has the little barcode and everything. Cute. With the little Hello Kitty bow, of course. So cute. Hey, Florent. Ooh, thank you, thank you. Let's add your name to the board. We are going with, ow, just smack my face onto the camera. We'll go with Florent. I don't know where the name starts and ends, but we will go with that. Awesome. And now we are doing our other book. So let's grab this sticker, and I very much appreciate that they use stickers instead of super flimsy pieces of paper for the covers of the book. So I don't have to like cut and glue a bunch of stuff. I very much enjoy stickers and placing stickers. So that part is quite fun for me, even if I am not the best at lining things up. It's about the journey with these kits. So now this one says Hello Kitty Delicious. And then the side says delicious, and the back has a little Hello Kitty with the rainbow. And again, same thing with the little barcodes. That is adorable. So we have our 2 little cookbooks that I guess will be for sale in our bakery. And now we're already on to the next page here. My hope is that we will be able to finish this today. Fingers crossed. Well, I'm saying fingers crossed, but my plan is to finish it. Hopefully it will be faster than not faster, but we shall see. I'll go around and a drink of water while I look at the next steps here. Quite literally steps. Oh, that's funny. That's great. Okay, so we're literally making steps for our next step. So we need a whole bunch of B pieces. So we need B3, 4, and 7 and 8. So let's pop these guys out. There is 3, there is 4, and we've got 7 and 8. There we go. And this will form the base of our stairs, it looks like. So 7 goes this way, then 4 goes on top. So this should click into here. And you can always sand it down to make it a little bit easier. But thankfully we don't have to glue this part. Some of the pieces you have to glue together, some pop into place. I don't really know how they choose one versus the other, but thankfully we are doing it this way because I definitely prefer the satisfaction of popping all the pieces into place. I don't know what y'all think. What is y'all's preference? Gluing pieces or pushing them in to place like this one? I like this. It's less messy and it's fewer things, though I am clearly breaking things left and right here. So there's that. So now what does that? We turn it around. Then we need, no wait, how does that go? B4, B3. Great. Then, well, B5, B6. So let's just pop these out and then I will figure it out. It's supposed to basically complete the staircase. So we might be able to just see where that goes. Come on. I would like to not break the pieces as I pop them out. Well, apparently that won't always be the case. There we go. See, they use really nice thick pieces for these kits from specifically Handscraft, but it does sometimes make it a little bit more difficult to actually get them out. So sometimes I end up breaking them, clearly. And I'm trying to figure out which way this goes because I don't fully understand. So we've got this one all set up there. Is it because I put it on backwards? Could that be why? No, that is not why. One of them goes on top and one goes on the side. Okay, well, clearly this one goes like this. No, that doesn't seem right. What the heck? Did I somehow mess this up? No, there it is. Okay, I can't figure out based on the photo, but we figured it out based on the pieces themselves and literally treating it like a puzzle piece. So let's slide this on. So this one forms the bottom step. And I'm just gonna squeeze all around. Dang it, I just squished that out of place. Oh my goodness. I feel like the order of operations on this might not be the most ideal, honestly. I feel like that piece should go last. Did I not do this right? I don't understand what the heck is going on. What the heck did I do? Now I'm like tempted to just start over in this whole section here. Okay, B4 on top, fantastic. B7 on the side. Let's just go ahead and put it back. Then B3 facing up, grand. Then where the heck does this next one go? The problem is it's like turned around in the next photo. And you'd think it would be obvious. Maybe it's because that one doesn't actually go there. Maybe that's why. Oh, wait, what the heck? Oh my gosh, y'all. Normally this is not this complicated. I don't know why I'm struggling with this specific step. Quite literally, steps. Hey, Nellie. So let's do that. So now we have our first stage complete again. Then B6, like I don't know where the heck that's supposed to go. What the hell? This is so weird. Maybe this just goes here. Let's just put this here. And then, is it because I have that the wrong way? No. I'm pretty sure this goes here. But then the other piece, this, like, what? Because it's not lining up for either of those. What the hell am I doing wrong? Does this just go here? No. What the hell? I am so freaking confused. Is it because it's upside down? Is that why? No. Before. But see, it like looks like it's the same thing on both sides. This is what I don't get. I have that the right way. See, like it looks like it's attaching it to the same spot. So it's like B4 on top, B3 on the front. Then it's saying B6 on top. And that looks like the same angle, but it's not. Switch B6 with B5. I will do as you say. Is that what's going on? But see, this doesn't fit into that. That doesn't fit anywhere. See, this is what I was thinking. That goes there. But then this has those pieces. What the heck? Because this one very much feels like it goes here. That seems correct because it fits precisely there. No, wait, it goes this way? No, see, this one doesn't even fit there. Because see, small to small, it like doesn't fit. See, that's what I mean. What? But that does seem like it's supposed to go there. I don't understand. Maybe if we just cover it with stickers, then it will be fine. And it's not like it's going to support any weight, I don't think. I don't think anything's going to go on it. So it might be fine. That is so weird. I'm like, are the pieces correctly shaped? Yes, yes. B5, B7. I'm like, did I put them on the wrong sides? Like B8? No, that looks correct to me. Oh, unless that's what I switched. You know what? I think it's I started wrong. You know what? Let's start over. Let's start over. I don't think they made it wrong because it's definitely going with this. I think what I did was flipped the first two pieces the wrong way. So I think it actually goes like that instead of like that. So let's try that. But see, no, because that's facing that way. Because that's flat on the bottom. So flat on the bottom, then B7. No, not B7, B3, B3. But maybe starting over, I will figure this out. Oh my goodness. Hey, Melanie. Hopefully you guys can help me on this one because I am just so stinking confused right now. So now B7 there. That seems correct. But see, then it says B4. Here, that is B4. So we're supposed to put B4 on top. And that is perfectly symmetrical. So we can just, whoops, safely put that on top. So let's carefully snap that into place. Dang it, oh my gosh. I think I've just fussed with it so much that now I've basically sanded it down accidentally. Oh my god. Normally I would glue it, but now because I'm so confused where everything goes, I don't want to glue it yet. Okay, but now it's like, what the heck is this? Because now it's saying it's like B6 goes there. So why is it saying B7 all of a sudden? Or sorry, I keep saying B7. There is no B7. B4 is on top in the first step. then, what the hell is that? See what I mean? Yeah. I'm not crazy. Something is weird. Is that supposed to go on top? Before goes on the bottom step? Oh my God. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Cutest to me. Absolutely. Yes. That for some reason. Oh. Thank you. Thank you. I'm an idiot. There we go. That is the bottom step, not on top. Yeah, it clearly says arrows to that bottom step. There we go. Amazing. Cutest to me for the win. Amazing. And now B6 does indeed go on top. That makes so much sense. And then this one somehow is supposed to slide in there. So maybe we do this one first. So let's put that one there, and then this one goes on top. Fantastic. Yeah, that's definitely pretty bizarre. Yeah, no, because like now I see it, like follow where the arrows go. That makes a lot more sense. Round of applause. Cutest to me. Thank you, thank you. And now we can finally put on the stickers to these steps. So let's find our R. Where the heck is R? Here we go. And it looks like we have our side pieces here. 20 minutes later, we have our steps created. So now we can add this guy to cover up this side. I don't know where to necessarily put it. I don't know how much it covers. Do I do the front? Let's try and get it off of my finger a little bit. Let's probably put it towards the front here. I don't know how much. We will just place it there. Sure. And then on the other side, these don't feel like they are the correct size, but I don't know what else is hitting it, so I'm not really sure how those go. Did I put these on? Maybe it's because I put it on the wrong direction. Maybe I did that same thing. Okay, this one goes on this side. That makes more sense. Oh my God, who knew stairs would give me so much trouble? Good grief. There we go. There we go. And now this one fits on this side. I wish they had some sort of design. That probably would have been better. If they had some sort of little design on it, then you would know which way they go. But one side is slightly thicker than the other, and it's difficult to tell on the step which is slightly thicker than the other. But we got it. We got there. And now we put Hello Kitty sticker somewhere. Let's try and grab it. Where is it? Oh, it's the whole piece. Oh. I thought it was like each step was getting its own sticker, but no, this is one giant sticker. Look at that. And so this goes, it says to start on the top, and hopefully we can line it up well enough. There. Whoops. Nope, so close. My silence of concentration. There, that looks good. And now we should be able to fold it over each little step here. And I'm going to take my nail and shove it into that crease and fold it along the top. Here we go. And then press on that side and then fold it over that bottom. Oh, that worked great. Jacqueline, agreed. That was very satisfying. That was nice. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Stairs complete. Cute. Those are cute. Stairs done. To the back. I'm going to grab some more water. Apparently, that stressed me out a lot. Water break. And I guess now we're building a window. It looks like a mirror to me. But I guess it is indeed a window. So we need bag 2. Hey, Alexa. Back to, we need some sort of frame piece. There it is, right there. Beautiful. And then, how long have I been doing this video for? Does it not tell you guys? Can you not see the timing of that? So for me, I have like a little timer. So it says 35 minutes, roughly. 35 minutes, 30 seconds. I assumed y'all could see a timer. Maybe not. But yeah, so today we've been working on it for 35 minutes. Yesterday we worked on it for like an hour and a half. And we should be finishing today. This part is now going a lot more quickly than all the little paper pieces. So that's nice. But now we are looking for, there is some sort of little clear piece here. Thanks, cutest to me, but now I'm like, wait, stay, help. But thanks for subbing. Hope you can join on the next one. So this is this piece here, our clear piece for our window. And then this goes, I think there's some sort of peeling. Yes, there is a cover on this. There we go. So let's remove that. Ooh, shiny. Look at that. Nice reflection there. And then it's having us use our little double-sided tape, which I actually might use for this. So let's grab our medium size double-sided tape on this and peel that off, because I have my glue as well, but because it is working with the plastic and it's thin and I don't want the little gunky pieces of the glue running over and mucking up the pretty clear plastic, I'm actually going to use their little pieces of tape here to hold this guy in place. If I can get that to stick. Hey, Maribel, what are we building? We are building a little Hello Kitty cafe, like mini dollhouse book nook dealio here. And right now we are working on one of the windows for it. If I can get this double-sided tape peeled off. I don't know if it's like a me issue or just double-sided tape. That second piece of tape always gives me trouble. Like the second piece of little paper stuff. So now we can attach our plastic to that. Whoops, I really butchered the placement of that. Fantastic. That is fine. Let's try and line that up significantly better. There we go. There, that's a lot better. And now we have our little window there. Lovely. Hey, #1 top fan. Oh, Maria, hey, that's gonna be really confusing for me, but okay. Yeah, that's gonna throw me off. Good to see you though. Pin Hero, love it. Oh my God, Maribel, you were like Hello Kitty super fan. I love it. So now we are adding our little decorations to this. Apparently that's a Q, not a C. Apparently that is a Q. Okay, cool. So we have Q10, our little rainbow. Let's peel that off. 4 hours later, I will get this sticker off there. And this just goes on top. I've got all sorts of little fluff on it. There we go. We can add a little star. Here is a fun little star. And let's try and get that on there as well, if it will get off of my finger. There is a cute little star there. And then S6. What is S6? It has some sort of little information here. It says, we have more options. Candy, soda, ice cream. That's what that says. Cute. Where do I buy these? So this one is from handscraft.com. So up there, like hands and then crafting. So handscraft.com is where I got this one from. And then you can use my code abcrafty and that'll get you 15% off. And this one goes down here. Winder for window. That's funny. Like it. Oh, I think we're supposed to put the other one on the other side so that it's on both sides of this window. So we line it up with this one. And hopefully I will line it up nicely so we can't exactly see it from the other side. Beautiful! So there. And now you can see it from that side as well. Cute! And that is that one. So that is window 1 complete. And now we are moving on to the door. And we get to pop this guy out of here. This is like a nice pretty red. Very much like a Hello Kitty red that we're working with. So let's pop this guy out. Peekaboo, I'm doing well. How are you doing? How's your weekend? Okay. And I guess that does have a little thingy there. Oh, that's probably for the hinge. That's probably the hinge, and so it'll open. Cute. Okay, then we need T3, another clear piece. I will say this clear piece is fun to work with. It pops out nicely. You get to peel the little protective film off of it. That is satisfying. There we go. And same thing here. We are going to put the little sticky pieces on that, except I'm not going to. I'm going to put wood on this one. Put wood on this one. Oh my goodness. I am going to put glue on the wood for this one instead. So I am just going to give this a little bit of glue all the way around. And now we can put this so that it is facing outwards. There. And slide that into place. There. Cute. I mean, that is kind of funny that it's like completely blocks the name Hello Kitty Patisserie, but like, and completely blocks her face there. If I put my hand behind it, then you can see it. Like, what is with that design? That's so silly. Okay. Well, that's funny. Oh my God. 2 egg and cheese McGriddles. That sounds pretty good. Good to know, Melanie. I go by everyone's screen name, so you end up being called your screen name because otherwise it's impossible to know, but I can read a screen name and see. So unfortunately, I probably will still call you Maribel, but good to know. Hey, Melanie, I can at least call you by your name at least once. Okay, next up, what the heck is that piece? We have a little hanger. It looks like we're putting a little door hanger on, like our little open sign. I guess that's just in bag 3. So let's just go ahead and start pilfering bag 3 for some sort of little knob here. I think I just found it. That is weird. Interesting little piece. That's a new one. Look at that. It is literally just like a little coat hanger. Cute. And then what else do we need? Some sort of little yellow thing. Oh, the door handle. This guy right there. There is our door handle. And then we also need, it looks like, oh, the wire. We are getting our little piece of wire again to hang our sign. So the coat hanger goes here. Let's pop the, ooh, almost broke everything. So I'm gonna provide that some support in the back. There is our little hanger for the sign. And then we can add the door handle. Try and pop that in. I don't want to break anything. That is taking some force to get in. There, popped in on one side. There we go. Look at that. I love the little details. That is so stinking cute. Then we've got the Hello Kitty bow, S5. That is going right on the front. That one is in sticker form. And that goes right here as a fun little detail. Hello Kitty boat for her door. And now, what is this? We have this guy. It says to cut 3 centimeters for the hanging sign, for the open sign for it. So let's snip that. Put the wire back in the bag so we don't lose it and I can find it in the correct bag later. And now N16. I feel like that's supposed to go on something, but I guess not. I guess it's literally just a piece of paper. So again, with this super thin paper, I guess that was the film from something else. Let's toss that to the side. And let's pop this guy out. But again, this is just a piece of paper. I thought it would be stuck onto a nice wooden piece or something. But either way, it says open store hours, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Fresh bread daily. Oh my God, I would love if a bakery was open till 7 p.m. The bakery is all around me, close at like noon, and I hate it. I'm like, why can't I have pastry at like 7 p.m.? I know, you have to like get up early and it's a whole thing and frustrating. Anywho, we can add our little sticker to the back of this so we can hang. There we go. And let's attach that there. Hey, Diane. Welcome, welcome. We are making a little Hello Kitty bakery here. Currently making our sign for it, our little open sign. And there is the hanger. And we are going to attach that to the top there. And then we can just hang it on the door. Look at that. That is so stinking cute. That is like not centered at all, but it's fine. It's whimsical, we'll say. Hey, Kiana. Mia, welcome. Pin Hero, welcome, welcome. Oh my God, this is so stinking cute. Look, we're making a little table tea set. So we can move our door up front and move on to our tea set. We need a bunch of E pieces in bag 2. Let's grab bag 2. And we are gonna make the bottom part of our table here. Looks like that is a piece. Then this is a piece. And wait, now I feel like we just need one of them apparently. Unless we're making 2 tables like this? I don't think so. Okay, I guess we're saving that one for another table. But we need 2 legs. Yeah, we're definitely, like, there's another table. Why don't we just make both? We're here. Let's just make both tables. Because I clearly see the pieces for that. So let's just go ahead and do that. Oh my gosh, I know. I wish there were more places. So like, I live here in Nashville, and specifically, so I live in East Nashville, and there are so few restaurants that are open even at like 8 o'clock. I just realized this is a other piece. This has to go on the bottom here. And so like, if there is something that's open late, it's like, oh my God, no way. And so we just had Whataburger open up, and I think that one is 24 hours. And so it's really stinking exciting because now we have a 24-hour location right near us, and that's pretty fun to have. But it's super rare to have anything open late, and it's problematic. If it's after 8 p.m., it's like, too bad. Eat at home. Good luck. Oh no, this is broken. Oh. Look at that. Let's add like a tiny dab of glue in there. I don't know if I accidentally broke it or it arrived broken. I don't know. Yeah, let's just womp womp. Let's just put a big glob of glue in. And then slide this back in. And then we will just let it sit. And that will be the one for the other time. But see, it's not a big deal if something breaks. You can just glue it back together. Latela, too. Thank you so much. adding your name. Oh my gosh, this got erased. We're just gonna go with Layla. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we went to Whataburger once. It took forever because again, it like just opened, and so the whole system was not great, and we were in line for so long. It was not ideal, but it was pretty good. And they have onion rings, and I freaking love onion rings. And then the lemonade I got was pretty good. So like as far as having a 24-hour place, that does make me quite happy. Like that's pretty good. This gets stacked on top. That is sliding out. I might add some glue to that because that is pretty loose. So let's add some glue to make sure that is secure. There. There is our little table. And now we add, it looks like a sticker on top of that. Fun. Oh, cute. It's a little placemat. Look at that. It's a little Hello Kitty cupcake. And that is serving as our placemat for our table. So let's peel this sticker off. I really struggle with these stickers. I think they're just super thin as I tear that. Awesome. Goes to show. See, it's a really thin sticker. I'm going to very carefully now peel that off. There we go. Our Walmart's not open late. Funnily enough, we were actually just at Walmart yesterday. Looking for Legos. But it is rare we go to Walmart. Walmart scares me. Like, I'm always uncomfortable. Like, as we were looking at stuff, people straight up just stole a bunch of stuff right in front of us. And, like, that was really awkward. And, like, okay, Walmart is an experience. That's for sure. Look at that, though. That is so stinking cute. Little Hello Kitty table. And now we are assembling, let's make sure that stands up. We're going to put together a little teapot. And let's grab bag 3. I think that's just basically all the teapot, teacup pieces. Who still likes to party and get into shenanigans, but they call it in early because they don't want to be late for work the next day. That feels accurate. I feel that. I'm with you. That's great. Look at how stinking cute this little teapot is. Oh my goodness. Trying to find all the pieces to this. What else do we have? We have, I feel like I just saw something pink there. There. Is that not part of it? No, that's part of it. Oh my gosh, there are so many pieces to this. Look at this. Look at how tiny this stinking piece is. It is the top to the top of the teapot. Place that there. And then what else is this? Oh, it's a macaron. Oh, that is so cute. That's adorable. And then another piece. We're looking for some sort of little gold piece in this bag. I don't know if that's that yellow thing. Okay, let's just take this thing out because this is driving me crazy. What is that? I'm trying to see what this piece is there. That yellow piece. I think it's supposed to be the T, but I don't know what actual piece that is. Maybe that's what this orange thing is, actually. It's showing up in the instructions as a gold color, but I think it is actually this orange piece because that is the same shape. Interesting. What is Whataburger? It is a burger place. Yeah, so just another burger place. I don't know. I feel like they've popped up lately. So it was pretty exciting that we got one. It's fine. I don't think it's like the best thing ever, but like it's decent. It's not like, I don't like crazy greasy burgers. So it isn't a crazy greasy burger. And they have onion rings. And onion rings are my happy place. So that does make me very, very happy. So we can put the top onto our teapot and then the top onto the top of the teapot. Look at that. That is so adorable. Oh, I love the shape of that. I'm going to have to make like a real one of that. Like, so cute. Then we have the macaron on one plate. So we're going to add some glue to that and place that there. And then we're going to add glue to another plate, and this is where the teacup will go. And I think this is literally just goes inside of this. So I'm actually going to add some glue so that the tea inside the teacup doesn't float away. There. Look at that. That's so funny. That's such a fun detail that they added. Look at that. The tea in the teacup. That does look like tea, and there's like a little swirl there. I didn't even notice that. But on camera, look at that. There's a nice swirl. Have I been to Dollywood? I have been to Dollywood. I love it. It's fantastic. I actually want to go again. So hopefully, like fall, that is my goal, is that we'll be able to go again. I'm going to switch glues here. And have I met anyone famous? Nope. Not yet. That would be fun though, but no, not here in Nashville, unfortunately. So let's add this to the bottom. So now I've switched to my favorite glue, which is Beacon 3-in-1. And it is just a really tacky glue, and it makes me super happy. So now we can add our teapot here. See, that sticks so nicely. And then we can do our teacup and place that to the side. Whoop, everything is slipping and sliding. See, that is why I switched to this one. The Beacon 3-in-1 is definitely more tacky. It's the glue they provided is still kind of tacky, but now that I've used it for a day and seeing the next day, it is not as tacky as I would like. So I still recommend switching to a different glue. I was very excited about it yesterday, but now working with it, it's fine. I at least appreciate that they provide glue in the kit, so that is nice. But there we go. There is our little tea setup on the little table. So you can put that back there. Apparently knock everything over. Let's try and stand that up. Here. And there we go. And next we have a chair. Oh, this is so cute. Okay. Let's grab our pieces for our little Hello Kitty chair. Whoops. There we go. And let's see what it is. Here is the back of the chair. Like, how stinking cute is that? And then we need the base pieces. There is that. And here is the seat part. And here is the other leg to the chair. I think that's it. 4 pieces? Yes, that seems right. And how are we assembling this? This goes on bottom, through here, and through here. That's so funny. The story you're telling, Peekaboo. That's neat. Yeah, that would be really cool if I could actually meet Dolly Parton. We were really excited because there was like a whole Nashville YouTuber meetup thing. I've been here for 2 years. They've done 2 of them. One of them was like an actual meetup. And then the other is we were invited to last year's Stand Up to Cancer, which was really cool. And they basically implied that Dolly was going to be there. She wasn't. That was a total bummer. But there were a lot of people that went to that. So like I didn't get to meet anyone in person, but super up close to a lot of people. Like Jelly Roll was there, Jonas Brothers, like a bunch of people were there. So that was really cool. But look at this chair. Oh, that is stinking cute. I absolutely love the color of that. Look at that. I love that chair. And that came together very nicely. I'm just going to leave that fallen. That's just going to stay like that. Next up, we are working on the little outside board menu thing. So we need, what is that? Here is piece 1, then piece 2, and then we need a little connector piece. Hey, Vicky. Welcome, welcome. And then we need our signs. Let's get our stickers for the sign. Ooh, I definitely just stuck a giant sticker to a piece of paper. Look at what I just did. Look at this mess. So we are unsticking this first, very carefully. I'm definitely tearing stuff. Let's try and move that this way. There we go. Okay, let's carefully seal that back down. Whoops. And we are using that set of stickers. So let's move this here. And now we are using these stickers. So it says, Hello Kitty Patisserie, fresh bread ready every day at 8 a.m. And so I'm thinking these go on either side of the sign. So let's put it on. Which way does this go? This goes, I think this way. This way? Hopefully this way. Hopefully it's right. And then it just goes down here. Actually, you know what? Let's put it on this sign for now, because we need to put Hello Kitty's face on top. So let's get her first. And that is this one. And she has her adorable little chef hat. I love that. And so as long as she is placed correctly, then we can place the sign more easily underneath it. But we can line this one up. Whoops, let's try and get that better. As I say, line this one up nicely. Oh my goodness. Come on. Let's go. There we go. That's good enough. Good enough for me. And then we have our other sticker. And peel that off. Oh my gosh, Vicky, you're so sweet. Thank you. This one gets placed underneath that. There. And there is our little sign. And then this piece goes in between. And so that it will stand up. And let's lock that in like so. Like so. There. Adorable. That is so stinking cute. Oh my gosh, I can't. Thanks for subbing, Vicky. And we are now on to our next page. I am gonna grab water. Oh my gosh, look at what my glue is doing. That's fun. Just a massive glue bubble. It's still growing. Now we're building a whole bunch of windows. Oh, this is so cute. Okay, where is this piece? Can you say a story? Go for it. Why not? I love me some stories. I love when y'all chat in. I love reading what is going on with you. Fun stories. I love it. Go for it. So now we are popping this out, and this is so cute that it is an actual Hello Kitty shaped window. And then we get to do this. We get to do the satisfying peel of the plastic. Love it. And how can I do this nicely? Let's try it. Let's pop this bubble. Get that out of the way. And which way does this go? This one goes on this side like that. So we're going to flip this over, add glue to this guy right here. And I'm just going to do a couple dabs around random places. Just sort of around the edge there. And place it like so. There. Good enough. And see, that's why I try not to use the glue, but it'll roll off. Like as it dries, the glue, this glue is great and tacky. And so when it dries, you can just like roll off the extra bits and it clumps into a little ball. Actually, we can kind of do it now. And that way you won't have the little glue smudges. Good enough. For now. Well, now see, I keep saying that, but then it's bugging me, so then I need to keep scratching it off. There. There is our little Hello Kitty window. And you can see all the shine and the reflection of it. And then on to our next window. Oh, this one has a little Hello Kitty bow. Cute. And What are we doing next? This one, plastic. And then we will open this guy up. And peel this guy back. And this one is so cute. It has the little designs on it. It has croissants and cakes, macarons. Look at that. Can y'all see that? The little details. So it's like stained glass in the window, or I guess etched glass. That's probably what that would be. And so same thing, I'm gonna go add glue along the edge in some spots, just to make sure it sticks onto each side. Grab the corners, because why not? And there are some stringies, so I'm gonna pop those first. And then slide this right on there. There we go. Lovely. Beautiful. And there is another window complete. We are just cruising through all these windows. And next window, window number 4 is what they're calling it. And this one has the little teacup. Oh my goodness. I don't want to break it. I'm trying to carefully pop this guy out. There we go. And same thing, our little plastic piece. This little guy. There are a lot of windows in this cafe. And same dealio. Peel that off, adding glue along the edges. And boop, boop, boop. All around the sides. And whoop, I am slipping and sliding. Let's place that there. And there is another window, all complete. Beautiful. And window number 5. My goodness, so many windows. This one, it doesn't look like this one is getting a piece of plastic though, but we are putting stickers on this guy. As you can see, there is a giant blank space in the middle there. So we are going to add Hello Kitty herself to that. And it is, of course, Hello Kitty with her chef hat. So let's grab this sticker and try and peel it. There we go. And this guy gets placed right here. Hopefully I can center it decently. Whoops. Oh my gosh. Full concentration, apparently. There we go. Look at that. There. That is so cute. All the little hearts and the swirls and the bow. And see, this is why I actually like working with Hello Kitty stuff, is because of all the cutesy aesthetic things. And like, I'm not, like, I didn't grow up as a Hello Kitty fan. I'm not like a big Hello Kitty person, but like her aesthetic with the swirls and the bows and the pink and the hearts, I love that. I love it. So I absolutely love the details on these kits. And now it looks like we're done with windows for now, at least. So we are moving on to sign number 2 here. I'm going to move this out of the way so there's not as much there. Hey, Miranda, welcome, welcome. And let's grab, I think that is the massive sticker. I think that's what we're doing here. Yeah, S7. Where is massive sticker? Where did I put that? Over here. I think this was the one that I was accidentally peeling off earlier. So look at this. This is the full big sign. Hello Kitty Patisserie. So that is going right on top of this massive sticker. Let's pray to the sticker gods that we center this nicely. I'm going to focus on the corners there. Oh, hell yeah. Look at that. Oh, that was like perfect. Oh my gosh. I am thrilled that of all stickers, that one worked out so beautifully. And I am just going to rub the top of it to make sure it is nice and stuck on there. But there is our massive sign. Beautiful. So let's put that back there. And now we're building a fence. Oh, this is a cute fence. Look at this. It is so stinking fancy. Again, with all of the hearts and the bows. Oh my goodness. And let's pop all this out. Actually, is that an apple? That looks like an apple, right? I think that's an apple up top. And what goes on that? What the heck? Let's see. So this fence says we are, oh, that's just the sticker. Oh, okay. So it's literally just putting that sticker on there. Okay, cool. So Q7. What the heck is Q7? Q7 right here. Let's peel this guy off. And this one says, Hello Kitty Patisserie, fresh from the oven. She's such a good little baker. I love it. And oh, that scared me. The way that I was expecting this to be a rectangle, and so the way that started peeling off in the middle, I was like, oh my God, I completely destroyed that sticker. I did not realize that it was not a rectangle. And so this one, where the heck does this go? I guess it just goes under there, just somewhere in the middle. Oh, because it's just like a sign on the fence. I get it. I get it. Okay. There. Beautiful. And we are already on to our next page. Again, I'm going to grab water. I keep forgetting to drink water, which is why I keep then reminding myself to drink water. Y'all can read the steps in between. Oh, snap. We're actually assembling now. Okay, that's what wall means. So we are actually going to start building all the walls and structures. So wall 1, we need F1. Which is F1? I'm guessing that is this guy right here. This big piece. And Q2 and R5. I don't know what R5 is, but Q2 we can do. Ooh, the Hello Kitty Patisserie has a drive-through. Adorable. What do they have? So their options are Hello Kitty, quick and grab menu. I can't read that. Let's grab our magnifying glass here that I use as my backup light. And I will be able to read it, I think. I don't know if y'all will be able to. Fresh bread, ready every day at 8 a.m. Yeah, so we knew that one. And then let's move this back out of the way. Then we have specials, strawberry flavored, new Belgian waffle. And then same thing, it says open store hours, fresh bread daily. No worries, Vicky. Thanks for joining. See you later. So let's go ahead and peel this guy off. Oh, that is a nice big sticker. Look at that. And try to be careful to get this curved part without tearing it. These are quite thin stickers that they use. Move our fence up there. And again, we are praying to the sticker gods to line this up. Oh my gosh. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Oh my God. I don't know how to easily go about this. I'm just trying to lift pieces up so that they don't accidentally stick. That actually is not bad. We'll go with that. Well, we will use that. That's not bad. There we go. Not perfect. Wasn't as good as the big sign, but that's pretty good. I just realized, did I do this the right way? I don't think I did. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Always pay attention to which way your pieces go. So now I have to take this off very carefully and turn this the right way. Oh boy, am I glad that that worked. Whew. Otherwise, our sign would have been on the wrong side. But these little spots are supposed to be on the left. So I'm glad at least I caught it now. Because we're also putting another sticker on the other side. Oh, that one may have actually been better. No, this one is misaligned. That is at an angle. Yeah, that is super angled. Trying again. Man, these stickers stress me out. The small stickers I'm good at, but these big stickers, my goodness. And why I say I'm good at, I'm not good at the stickers. There are no stickers that I'm good at. That last one was just like a friggin' miracle that I got. Oh my god. I do wish this was in a bunch of pieces though, so it would be much easier. Can I line it up? And the other side, I did it so well. So well enough, we'll say. There. Okay, we will go with that one. That is good enough for me. So we will seal this down. And R5. Looks like we flip this over, and I'm guessing there's another sticker here. It says R5. I don't know what the heck R is. I feel like I have not seen an R. We have a Q, we have an N, a K, an M, an S. Ah, here it is. It's on the bottom. Hey, Hendrika. And let's move these to the side, bump the camera. And what are we looking for? R5. What the heck is R5? Oh, here. Is this whole thing? Or is this just going to peel off? Oh, weird. Okay, that's funny. I'm like, this is a massive sticker, but it's peeling off like that. It's like a hidden sticker within a giant sticker. Ooh, that was fun. I don't know if that bottom thing is supposed to be there. I think it is. All right, we're just gonna roll with it. Okay, so again, with the lining up of the sticker, I'm going to try and line it up at the bottom. I will say, having reference points is very helpful. So like all the little holes and stuff, that makes it easier to line it up. Or it makes it more complicated because you actually have to make sure it's over the holes correctly. But that's pretty good. I'll take it. I'll take it. We are gonna lay that down and seal it in. I am pleased with that one. Whew. Okay, so we have that one set up now. We are flipping it over and we are adding our window, our little window guy. I don't know which way it goes though, so let's take a look at that. This goes with the bow like so, I think. I don't know which way is supposed to be the pretty way. I think it's like that. So does this just pop in? It might just pop in, honestly. I was like, I think I have to glue it, but it might just slide in. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, nice. Okay, and that has the little plastic on this side. I don't know if I can get it. There we go. Now you can see the shine. So there is our wall number 1 complete. Now we are moving on to wall number 2. I'll put wall number 1 up there. Whoops, knocking stuff over. Wall number 2, we need F3. I assume F is one of those big pieces. Oh, no, it's this one. It is in the baggie. It is this fun shape here. And what else do we need? We need this piece down here, this little bow, a black little Hello Kitty bow. There we go. And place that to the side. What is next? We got a whole bunch of stickers for this one. We've got S8. Ooh, some donuts. Let's look at that. Best donuts in town. And it is the same shape as the little Hello Kitty donuts that we made yesterday for this. There's some gunk there that I clearly got on that. And what is weird though is that is facing the opposite direction. So, what? That's weird. Let's just go ahead and peel this. But if you see, this sticker is clearly the opposite direction as that sticker. So I don't know what that is about, but this is the correct side. So I guess the image that they're using is just wrong. And again, with a lining up of the giant stickers, can she get it? Good enough. There we go. Squish it all down. And next up on the other side, we get to pop this in. I wonder if this is like a little grate? Like an air vent? Something like that, I'm guessing is what that is. That's cute. I love the pink and black combo. Big fan. And then Q6. What is this one? It says new, just added. Ooh, here we go. Okay, we now have the flavors of the cupcakes. So if y'all were here yesterday, we made these cupcakes that are all lined up back there. And I couldn't figure out what the flavors were. And there was a whole discussion of what the green one was. And so what I was calling dark chocolate is salted chocolate. Then the vanilla, I was calling that vanilla, is strawberry vanilla. Then the green one is indeed mint julep. Then the one I was calling strawberry is pink berry sprinkles. So that is actually really fun that we got our questions from yesterday answered. I wish I had seen that sooner, but it is indeed mint is that green. That's so funny. That makes me happy that they included that. That's great. So we get to add this sign here, and that completes our wall number 2. And we get to move on to wall number 3. And it is another big piece here. I'm going to make sure I have it the correct way this time, which I guess will be this one, actually. And we need R1 for that. Let me move this out of the way, move this out of the way. Where are my R stickers? Here are my R stickers. And so this one, ooh, got a whole Hello Kitty face design on it. And I'm guessing that is where our Hello Kitty face window is going to go. And I'm trying to get it unstuck to my finger so that we can carefully place it. Oh my goodness. Ugh. These things are like both the stickiest and not stickiest things ever. Okay, let's try and line this up. These are stressing me out. Maybe if I line it up like long ways, maybe that might make things easier. I don't know. I'm trying to line up the corners, but it's definitely longer than the actual piece. So there, as long as the holes are open, it should be fine. Beautiful. There is that one. And then we are flipping it over and adding the other sticker to the other side. If I can find it. Here we are. That is this one, apparently. I don't think these other stickers are part of it. And so as we peel this off, you will see what is actually included. Yeah, so look at that. They just made a good use of space for all of those stickers. And whoop. Very carefully peeling this off. There we go. And same thing, trying to line this up. And I'm gonna try and line it up long ways because that seemed like it worked last time on the other side. Sort of, maybe. Come on, come on, come on. It's because they are so thin as well that it bends really easily. Oh my gosh. How do I get this? See, it's like bending and stretching so that other parts of it can't be placed. To just slowly and carefully line it up. I feel like it is going to tear. See, right there, it's like bent. Come on, come on. Oh my gosh. I guess I should have started on the other side. I mean, clearly I stretched something here since it is not wanting to lay flat. Okay, I'm just gonna force it. There we go. And we will just squish out the edges. Good enough. This was not a good wallpaper job. I should not be hired to place wallpaper. Clearly, we've got a whole bunch of wrinkles all throughout. Look at all that. That's a mess. But we have it placed. Okay. And then what do we add to this guy? We are adding, what is that? It actually looks like tea is going there. This is like a whole thing on this one. Does the window get added? Got it. Looks like we're adding A4 and A5. Okay, sure. Where did that go? Where the heck is that? Where are the red pieces? Where did I put it? Is it in here? Here we go. We've got A4. One of these. Well, both are going to fall out. I will put these to the side, so hopefully I don't lose them. And then A5. Looks like we're using 2 of those. And this goes on this side. These, oh, it's going to make a shelf. It's a little shelf. Cute. So this goes in here. I think like that. Yeah, that looks right. So one on one side and then one on the other side. Like so. I'll just snap that in. And then this goes on top of that. There. And that makes a little shelf. Cute. Is that all the way in? It is not all the way in. Let's make sure that that is nice and secure. There we go. There is our little shelf. And then apparently one of our teas goes on that. I don't know which one. It looks like it might be lemon or it's multiple. Oh, it's all of them. Oh, apparently I was supposed to glue these together. Interesting. Okay, so yesterday we made these little teas here. Apparently those kind of already got glued together. So let's unglue that. So apparently I was supposed to glue them. And so they have it like so. Yellow, then orange, and red. So we are going to grab our glue and I guess glue the sides of these now together. And then the whole stack of them are going to go onto that shelf there. So those stick like so. Whoops. Then these will stick together as well. And then, whoops. The joys of tacky glue. You get all the little stringies. Oh my gosh. How can I pick this up easily? And let's add glue on that one. The other one already has glue. And so let's just slide these together. I just realized, oh no, those are that way. That's why. There are our little boxes of tea glued together. This is so silly. And then we are gluing the bottom of this and so that they can go on the shelf. There is our glue. And then these go on the shelf like so. There we go. So there is our whole shelf of tea. And then we need our window. Here is our window. Which way does it go? It looks like it goes actually this way. Okay. So the pretty side is on this side. Here. I do really like how that just pops into place. That's really nice. And then we have our long window that we made. And that one fits right in here. Like so. I don't know where all these stickers go. Oh, to the side. Okay, I see. So that one pops in there. Lovely. And then we add little stickers to the wall here as a fun little design. And those are these. So we've got an apple, and it looks like some sort of cake and a cupcake. And these guys go right here along the wall in no real order, just as a cute decoration. Let's do this little cake. Boom. And then our little apple. So then that probably was an apple. There was some sort of filigree thing that we were looking at that I was like, is that an apple? So now I think it is indeed an apple. There we go. So there is our inner wall for that one. I think that one is done. Wall number 3, complete. So now we can move on to wall number 4. Where do we start with that one? That is this big one right here. And we need N1. N1. Oh, that is paper. Weird. Okay. And again, let's make sure we have it flipped the correct way. That is this big piece. But it looks like this is N2. I'm going to pop this whole thing out so that we don't lose that N2 piece, whatever that will be. I thought we were done making paper things, but that looks like it's going to be folded into something. So here is the outside of the patisserie. So it says, Hello Kitty Patisserie. And then notice, keep the door closed at all times. And then it, of course, has Hello Kitty in her little chef hat holding some cupcakes that says, how are you? And so I'm actually going to use their glue for this because their glue seems to work a lot better for paper. So I think we're just slathering this in glue. And I'm making sure to grab the corners. But otherwise, I'm just going to, yeah, I think we're just going to focus on the corners. Or like edges in general. So along the window here, along the edge, that corner, along the edge here, corner, corner, and along the edge, and along the edge. And then we'll just do a ziggy-zaggy throughout. And that should hold it nicely. So let's go ahead and place that there. And let's slip and slide it. This is so much easier than a sticker. Now, so I guess for big pieces, I would rather it be paper that I can glue on than a sticker. Because then you can slip and slide it into place. And it's actually goes where you want it to go. There. And same thing, I'm just going to go along the edges and make sure everything is nice and stuck. So along the edge of the window, the corners of the actual piece. Whoops, I almost tore it. Again, though, I do wish they used cardstock instead of the thinnest paper imaginable for these. Okay, that is piece number 1. And then we need M on the other side. We've got this big piece for the other side. Oh, the menu. Here's her menu. Okay, now we can see what the actual menu at the Hello Kitty bakery is. So we've got breads, which includes sourdough, milk bread, sweet rolls, brioche loaf, and special bread. Weekends only, of course. Then cakes, we have strawberry shortcake, Hello Kitty red velvet cake, cheesecake, and fruit tart. Then for macarons, we've got raspberry, lemon, blackberry, vanilla bean, and coconut. Why is there no chocolate? Like, what? Cupcakes, we have vanilla, salted chocolate. Oh my god, okay, wait. Here are all the flavors. Vanilla, salted chocolate, strawberry vanilla, blueberry matcha, oh, mint julep, and then pink berry sprinkles. So then the purple one is blueberry matcha. Fascinating. But then we're still, wait, is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Yeah, that's all the flavors. Oh, that's funny. So then I don't know which one vanilla is. Maybe the like one that I was saying is milk chocolate might be the vanilla one. Okay, but then drinks, we have strawberry smoothie, lemonade, iced coffee, coffee, latte, and tea. Cute. Hey, Scarlett, welcome, welcome. And then same thing, we are going to go along the edges to glue this guy down. So along the border of the actual big piece with their glue, and slide that over, corner, corner, edge, and then I'm going to go around the edge of the window as well to make sure it is nice and secure. And then we are just going to do some swirlies for the rest of it. And then we can just place this on top and slide it to where we want it. Beautiful. That didn't need much sliding. And press it down to secure it. Lovely. Hey, Lily. And again, look at this, the glue bubble. It cracks me up every time. Press this down. And what is next? We have got our window here. Let's add that. Which side does that go on? That goes on this side. So let's pop our window in that we made before. And that goes in, I don't know which direction. This direction. Yes, that is correct. Ooh, that slid in very easily. That's a little concerning. I'm actually going to add some glue. Let's add some glue to the edge because that is a little loose. The other ones were not. The other ones, whoops, sorry about that. The other ones had a nice snug fit. So it's odd that this one is not the same. But we can remedy that by just adding some glue around the edge here. If the glue comes out, there we go. And along the top. And so now when we place it in, it will have the glue around it and will hold in place. There. There we go. And then next up, where is that? Oh, that's not a sticker. I'm like looking at all of our pieces. What do we got? We've got this side here. Window 3, check. This side we have, this is where we add our cupcakes. So here is shelf number 1. So in case you didn't join yesterday, these are the cupcakes that we made. And they're so stinking cute, and they align with all of the flavors that were on the menu. Hey, Ashley, Carmencita, welcome. And so we're going to pop those into place. Shelf number 1 and shelf number 2 here. Beautiful. Oh, that is so cute. I absolutely love how everything just comes together so nicely. Then we need E10. What the heck is that? Just a shelf? I don't know where that shelf is going. Oh, it goes on top. Oh, did I mess that up? I may have put these in the wrong order. These might be on bottom. Boop doop. I think this goes down here. So let's just go ahead and move those. I don't know why I moved both. I could have just moved one. Oh, I did do these the backwards. Okay, hang on. I have to move these. Put these in backwards. This was supposed to be on this side. So let's go ahead and take these out and turn it around. Oh, let's undo them. They're nice and snug in there. Angela, thanks. And now we can put them in correctly. So it goes flipped over like this. There we go. I did one of them correctly, so that's good. Then this one goes here. And then our green one, which apparently is mint julep for the flavor. But then this one was blueberry matcha. Who knew? I don't think any of us would have guessed that one. We were guessing matcha potentially for the green one. And then I'm guessing that one is the vanilla cupcake, even though the Hello Kitty looks like chocolate to me. Or that's the salted caramel, but then I don't know what. One of them is salted caramel, one of them is vanilla. And so we can pop that shelf in there, and then this one goes on top. to lock it all into place with our shelves. There we go. There. Okay, do we have everything for that one? I think so. Lovely. Wall number 4 complete. We are so close here, y'all. We are getting there. It is so nice to see it all come together. This is great. So now we have F8. I think that is this massive board here. Oh my God, this guy. Look at that. It's like super thick particle board. And which way does this go? Make sure I have it facing the correct way. And then we have this guy, another piece of paper that we are gluing on it, and it has adorable Hello Kitty pattern, all in pink. Not with her chef hat though this time. So this just goes as expected on top. So same thing, going to use their glue, go along the edge of the whole thing. Just with a little bit of glue. You don't need too much. And same thing along the edge of the large openings. And then we're just going to add a little bit randomly around. And then place this guy on top. And this is why I prefer the paper to the stickers, so that you can just slip and slide it into place. Lovely. There we go. Hey, Martin. And place that down. And then we need Q4. Oh my gosh, it's a little welcome mat. Oh my goodness, this is so stinking cute. Oh, I'm excited. Where is Q? Here we go. Look at that. How adorable is that? This is Hello Kitty in her little chef hat, but it looks like an actual like scrubby welcome mat. What is that? I think it's like cocoa core is what they're made of, honestly. So look at that. So cute. Or like a woven mat, perhaps. That is so fun. And this one, I guess, just goes down here. Hopefully I line it up correctly. We won't know where everything else goes, but we'll just place it there. Hopefully that's correct. And that is floor number 1 complete. Then we need floor number 2. Looks like that is this giant piece that we can pop out. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Beautiful. And S1, I think S is stickers. I don't know how they're deciding sticker versus paper. That is very odd to me. But this one is indeed a sticker this time. There. And I assume we are lining it up correctly. There we go. And this one has, oh my gosh, it has Hello Kitty on everything, or like her bow. So it's like the milk bread there, the macaron, of course, the cupcakes, some more milk bread. That is the theme. Yep, that was all of them. But that's so cute. And then all the different colors for it. This is odd. Oddly shaped sticker. I don't really know what's going on there. I feel like that sticker was way too big. Oh, was I supposed to fold it over? Oh, I was supposed to fold it over. That's why it's way too big. Okay, let's try this again. I now see the little lines, the dotted line on the bottom there. So now I have to carefully take the sticker off without tearing the thinnest sticker known to man. There we go. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now, actually. There. There we go. And now this folds over the front. So I'm just using my nail to guide that all along the bottom there. There. And that should be nice and secure. Angela, oh no to what? What? Oh no. No instructions? I just have them on the side. Just so it looks cleaner over here and it's not as cluttered. No, I have instructions. Oh my goodness, that would be freaking impossible. Absolutely not. Okay, we have our sticker in place for floor number 2, and now we're building the frame. I'm going to grab some water, but you can see the next steps in the actual instructions that we have. Okay. Oh, because I was taking the sticker off? Yeah, okay. Yep, that's valid. I get it. And next we have floor 1 piece. Then we need our window. How is this a floor 1 piece? What? Is that not the ground? I don't understand. Sign 2, wall 4. What? Okay. Oh, it's just listing the pieces. Okay, now I see. I was very confused. This is just listing all of the pieces that are needed, not like the assembly of them. The assembly is over here. So step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I get it. So we are not doing these. Actually, we need this one first, but we need this guy next, and then wall 1, which is, I guess, this one. Yes, that looks correct. Okay, so how does this go? Oh, there's, I was like, there's no hole there. It's because there was something. Let's grab our tweezers. This didn't get popped out. That's so funny. So there's still some sticker remaining. Actually, it might be fine. You might be able to slide it and then peel it off. There we go. I was very worried there that it was like the steps that we were making, which was a total mess. But no, there is indeed a hole there. So these get attached together like so. And let's make sure all of these line up. Beautiful. And just squish them in. And there is our wall. And we are attaching our window to the top here. That slides into that one. And this one goes the other way. So let's take that out and pay attention to what the instructions actually say. So I'm trying to carefully wiggle this out. Come on, there we go. Turn it around, because that is an outside sign. There we go. Thanks for the sub, Angela. And now we have sign 2 goes over where? Here. This goes into this guy, I think. I think that one goes here. Yeah, there we go. It just felt awkward. It's just gonna sit like that for a minute. And then we need F6, which looks like, I think it is this piece here from the baggie. And this one slides in through that and I think locks in place. Whoops. What? Oh, no, it doesn't get pushed further. Okay, so that just goes like that. I accidentally was trying to push it all the way through, but I don't think that is the case. No, it looks like something is going to slide into there. And then, what is slipping and sliding? Something is making a weird noise. Okay. I don't know what is, oh, maybe it's the edge of that sticker. Okay, that's what it is. Well, we can now take the other wall, and I assume this is the inside. Yes. That one goes onto here. Let's turn this around. I don't know how to easily do this, so I guess we'll just do kind of a little bit for each one and try and line it up with the bottom pieces. There. There we go. Nice. That was actually easier than I was expecting. There. Let's pop that window out while we were at it. And let's just give that a squeeze. Make sure it is all secure. Oh. Hey, Eunice. Okay, I think we are good. That top part, like that right there, there's like a little gap. That is bugging me. Okay. Yes, beautiful. Here is our exterior. Here is our interior coming together. And next we have floor 2. That is this one, which goes this way. This just snaps into here like that. Maybe. Probably could have done with sanding that a little bit to make it easier. But that one is in. Interesting. Multiple floors. Okay, so I think one is the outside. Like this is the, yes. Okay, because it's going to be stairs, of course. So this is the actual floor to the bakery, and then there are going to be stairs up, because now we're doing floor 1, and I was like, how are there multiple floors? But that is getting placed here, like so. We might have to change the camera angle now that we're getting actually big here. There we go. There is that. Then we have, looks like some posts for the front. So we've got, I guess, 2 of these. 2 of these guys. Go where? Go in and down here? Is that right? Goes this way? That doesn't seem correct, but I don't understand. Here are the instructions for that. That is this. It says go in, and it looks like down. And this is what it's supposed to look like. So yeah, I guess it is literally going through those holes there. But that is way too thick. Do I just not have the right piece for this? F5, I don't know. It looks like it's 3 of the same piece. Those all look identical to me. What? That one is correct. Okay, so we have that one. Oop, I don't want to break everything. Okay, that one works. Maybe the hole is just, yeah, okay, there we go. It was just deceptively small. I think the sticker was just slightly in the way. There. So now it is all nice and lined up. This window is like popping out on me. Let's add some glue to that so that it doesn't keep popping out. So let's add some dabs all around. If it feels like going, there we go. And now we can pop this back in. And so it'll actually stay there. Okay. Then I think we are good for all of that. Next, we are building our lamp. Okay, we're coming to wiring. Here we go. So we need all of our little wire pieces here. And we have our battery pack. That is our extra wire. Here is our actual wire with the light. We have our screwdriver. We have our plasticky piece that will go around the wire. Then our lamp shade. And it looks like this little piece. And a bead. So let's grab that bead there. Okay, I think that's what we need. So we are, it looks like cutting this off. Looks like we're cutting off the top part of this. Stephanie, I'm patient. I would not describe myself as patient. I just enjoy building these. But generally, I'm not a patient person. But I will take it. So we are unwrapping this guy, I assume. Let's unwrap the wires here. I'm actually going to put our extra wires back and get it out of the way. And not have a knot in the middle. There. So it looks like we are twisting this. I don't know why that matters. I don't think that matters, but it does look like it wants it twisted for some of it. And we are putting, how is this working? We are putting this first. Okay, so I guess we're just threading it. So we grab the wires on one side and then threading the lampshade over it. So let's put wire 1. Come on. There's the yellow one through. There's the white one through. And let's go ahead and grab those. Come on. I don't know why the white one is sticking back. There we go. And I put it on backwards. Awesome. Let's go the correct way. So that it actually works like a lampshade. Try that again. There we go. Okay, so now we slide it down and see how that works as a little lampshade. There. And then the next piece we are putting on is for the decoration. So this goes on first, and then we have the bead on top of that. So let's thread both wires through the bead here. It'd be cool if I did that on camera. That is a snug fit. There. And then same thing, we're just going to slide it all the way down, and that provides some cute hardware for our lamp shade. Cute! And then next thing we are doing is adding the plastic. I don't know if I need to cut this. I don't think so. I think it's just as is. So let's thread this. This is just a tube of plastic here. It kind of feels like a very small straw. And I am just going to keep pushing that through until it will eventually come out the other side. Eventually. Going like a couple millimeters at a time. That's kind of ridiculous. But, oh, maybe it says 90 centimeters is like how long it's supposed to be. There we go. And then this gets bent a little bit, like so, for our lamp. And then this goes, we need our thing here, our actual little bakery. This goes through where? I don't know. What the heck? I think we go like, here's what it says. I don't know where that is. Oh, it's back there. Okay, I see it. I see it. I see it. It's super small. I don't know why they had us put the pink post in front first. That seems silly, but okay. Let's try and get this through that tiny little hole behind the pink post. There. I got one of them. Oh, no, I got both. Okay, let's grab the tweezers. Let's grab our tweezers to get these guys. Come on, come on, come on. Here's one of them. Whoop, just took the plasticky bit off. There is the white one. There we go. There's the yellow. don't know why it's stuck. Oh, it's trying to go into a different hole. There we go. Okay. My silence clearly showing how much I'm concentrating. There. Yeah, Angela, I get it. Crashing it for sure. I have definitely done that. In case you haven't been on another live with me, I have definitely done that exact thing and just been frustrated and just, I don't want to do it anymore. Okay, we now have our lamp in place. Well, sort of. It's just kind of like hanging out. I don't really know. Do we just like slide it under there and it just fits in? It doesn't really say like where it goes. I guess I can just keep pulling it down to where I want it. Whoops. So sure, let's just do that. I don't know like if it's supposed to stay somewhere, because like standing up straight isn't really a thing. I kind of want to glue it. We're gonna glue it to the side. Why not? Let's do that. Let's add some glue and just stick it to the wall. Problem solved. Yeah, Stephanie, I feel ya. If I had twisted the whole wire, I just didn't want to do it. I didn't feel like twisting it all the way down. It's a ridiculously long wire. Okay. Wait for next steps. What do you mean? I don't know. I mean, I can see the next steps. Y'all can't see the next steps. I can, though. But here we go. Next one, we are opening our battery pack. Let's place that there. Let's grab our tiny screwdriver. I now have like a million of these tiny screwdrivers. Let's unscrew this if I can. Good grief. Come on. Is it already open? It was already open. That's why. Okay, then we can add our, you know what? I don't know why it has us add our batteries. I'm not doing that. We are going to wire stuff first. I need to remember to do that correctly. So we have, we are taking off our little plasticky bits. I don't know what the names for those are. And then, whoops, that one already, they both already have it off? No, the white one doesn't. There we go. Then, what is it? Red goes to yellow. So let's twist those around. And it's implying that there is tape. I don't think they provided tape. I feel like in other packs they have, though. So, I don't know. We might just do it as is. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. We're not gonna leave it on for too long. There we go. And twist that together. And those should be good. I don't think they provided electrical tape. They're acting like they did. Because in this stuff, it says wrap with tape, but it doesn't give you the electrical tape. So, oh well. So now we are going to add our batteries now that we are wired. And I did remember the batteries this time. Bye, Angela. Thanks for joining. So let's grab our batteries. Let's use some scissors here. Get that open. There we go. So this one takes 2 AAAs. So battery 1, battery 2, and let's check that the light actually works when I turn this switch on. Beautiful. That is absolutely lovely. Awesome. It works. So then we can close this guy up and turn it off for now. And Let's place that there and screw that in. Hey, Aaron. Bye, Aaron. I don't know if I saw you join before, so hi, bye. So there is our battery pack, and this goes, I don't know where. I assume it just slides under, but it doesn't say anything about that. No, it does. There we go. That is correct. I don't know why are these wires so freaking long? This is so unnecessary. Just gonna twist these up a little bit more. I feel like those are going to accidentally touch. Hopefully not. Okay, then this goes under here. It's gonna slide into that space, and then there is a little hole for it that it will hopefully fit into. I think the idea is maybe you flip it upside down so that you can control it from the underside. Actually, that makes more sense. So maybe it goes like that. And then through there. And hopefully slides into that hole. That is not a big enough hole. So I don't understand. Now I'm confused. Maybe it just slides under. Okay, we'll just leave it there for now. It's fine. We'll just shove the wires to the back, and we will figure this out after. Next, what do we have? We've got our shelves and our cake that we get to set up. So let's go ahead and do that. We get to add our cakes that we made yesterday on top of here. So we've got our giant cake that is so cute with the extra bows and everything. So I'm gonna add some of our super tacky glue to the bottom of that. And this guy goes right up here in the corner. And then we have the next one next to it, which is a slightly smaller cake, but it has the fun Hello Kitty ear design on it. And let's move that there. Little stringies. There. Cute. Then, what is that? Q9. Well, we have our book. How many books? Which book? Just one book? One book. So we have one of our books. I think we basically started today with these books. So here is the little cookbook. And that goes here next to it. Wait, do both of them? Now I can't tell. Kind of looks like both. I don't know. We'll just put one here, and if not, then we'll just put the other one. Like it either will have both or it won't. And what goes next to that? Q9. We're doing a sticker. I feel like it's been a quick minute since we've done a sticker. That's fun. That says, Happy Cupcake Day. And so that is just going on the front of this. Nikki, do I sell stuff? I do not sell stuff. This one is from handscraft.com. It's linked in the description if you want to get this kit. And so this sticker just goes right on front there. Like so. And we have our whole cabinet of stuff that we previously made. So this is from yesterday. So our whole full shelf is going, it looks like right next to it. Yeah. So let's add some glue to the bottom. And slide that back there, hopefully. I feel like this shelf of stuff is in the way, but maybe it just goes in front. So we will go ahead and put that right there. I feel like it's supposed to be back there, but like everything that it had us put there, there is a shelf there, and then the giant donut is in the way of that. So I don't understand. Let's try and move. I don't know if this will come off though. Let's try and get this guy off. There we go. Okay, so now let's move this shelf to the back, and then we will add our donut guy after that. There we go. And welcome back, Angela. Guess you didn't leave after all. And let's place our donut. Whoops. Let's make sure we have it the right way. Let's go ahead and put our donut. Let's put it on an angle, I guess, since it's not really fitting. There. Oh my goodness. Let's just kind of put it behind it. There. It's fine. It's fine. It's not the cleanest shelf, but I guess I was supposed to move everything slightly to the left. And I did not know that it was going to be such a tight squeeze. So we now have some last little wooden pieces here. The last ones of this bag. And move that. Whoops, just hit the mic. Sorry about that. And we've got this one goes where? What? Oh my gosh, this is so confusing. I think it just goes in the middle. Oh, this one's just here. Okay. There. That's all. And beautiful. Where does this next one go? Okay. That is so bizarre. How the heck am I supposed to see that? That one goes through there. This one goes like that. I think this literally just goes right there. Hey, Mabina. Good to see you. Glad you could join again. There we go. Okay, that is that page. Beautiful, beautiful. And we are on to our last pages here, people. This is exciting. So next up, we've got a whole bunch of stuff. Holy cow. Okay, step one, we are getting Q8 on top of B2. Oh, this is a big piece. Okay. This is our last one from this piece. And then this guy goes right here. Here is our sticker for it. Until I adjust the battery pack. Touche. Touche. And this gets flipped around to make sure we have that the correct way. And let's place that sticker in. No, that is way off to the side. Whoopsie dips. There we go. Oh, Angela, thanks. Funnily enough, I don't have the red hair anymore. I just have not updated my YouTube photo of myself. Also, because I really like the red hair, so I'm probably always going to keep that photo, honestly. Just because I like the red hair so much, even if I don't have it. It was just too difficult to maintain. But I had it for like 10 years. So there we go. There are the little tulips all along the bottom. And that goes right here, I think. I think that goes right in front. Yeah, so that literally, what? So then how the heck with this battery pack thing? I don't understand. How are you supposed to access the battery pack? It doesn't say. I think you literally, I think this is supposed to go through that hole, but the battery pack is too big. What the hell? That makes no sense. The only thing I can think is that you can at least turn it on. But why is that hole not big enough? Like, what the heck? I don't know. We're just, yeah, we're just gonna shove everything in there. And then we will just lock this in place. Is that even right? That doesn't look like it's going to fit because there's stuff in the way. I am confused. Okay, I think we're just gonna leave it like that. Because like, what? Did I put this upside down? I don't think so. No. It's like half fitting on that side and then not going to fit at all on this side. So I don't really get what's going on, but we will just leave it for now and add our door. And this guy, I think, just goes right here. That is where our door goes. Oh, we need E something something. This goes on top. How the heck does this go? Does it literally just go like that? That literally just goes like that. I don't know if y'all saw that there. So this piece just slides in like that and gets pushed up to fill in that extra space so that the door can have its hinge. So I don't know how to get that into both. Maybe I have to do it at the same time. I might have to do it at the same time. That is so bizarre. I gotta say, this one has some bizarre steps to it. Like, what? Now that makes me think to do it like that. There. Okay. Weird. But there is our door. There we go. And let's open that. Like so. Cute. There. And with our little sign dangling. Then what is next? We have, I think that was it for that. Yep, 1, 2, 3. Step 3. We still have a plastic piece. Ooh. And L corrupted. Interesting take. Okay. Then let's open this guy up. And that is the last of our plastic pieces. And what does this say? Original recipes. Hello Kitty cupcakes. Fresh from the oven. And again, with all the cute little decorations and food and yummy treats. And so this goes, I guess, just in here and slides behind all of that. Why? The order of operations with this, I am like baffled. This is so weird. Okay, we are just going to add some glue to the side of this. And little corners here. And the bottom. And this is apparently supposed to, like, I'm gonna put it in from here and slide it down, and hopefully we can get it in place like so. It doesn't seem like it's fully correct, but that seems to be what it wants. So that is what we will do. I don't know. I feel like I need some, I'm gonna use the tweezers to like stick it. There we go. That's good enough. And then go along the edge to get it nice and stuck. Whoops. Oh, that would be smart. There we go. Let's open the door. Now I can get my finger in and get that all nice and stuck. Okay. Okay, good enough. Now we at least have our front window. Oh, that looks nice. That is looking super stinking cute. Oh my gosh. I like didn't take a moment to pause and see what I was doing, but that is pretty cute. Hey, Sev. And so next up, what do we have? A3. We've got another one of those little bits there to hold some kind of shelf, I assume. Or A5? No, it literally says A3. What is A3? What? We already used A3. Unless that's what this is? I think they literally mean A5, but said the wrong thing. So these look like the correct pieces. So that is what we are going to use. And that is what is going to hold the awning up. I need to make sure I have this facing the correct way. Let me double check that that is correct. I honestly don't know. That actually is super weird. Because here is this. These guys are what we need to put in. And it looks like that is what is holding the awning up. But what's weird is like it says A3, but A3 was that window piece. So like we don't have A3 anymore. So what the hell is it talking about? I don't know. Very weird. So let's just go ahead and, oh wait, no, wait. Is it these pieces? It honestly might be these, and it said it wrong. And it says A3, but it means D3. Because at the beginning, that is one of the pieces it shows, is D3. And that looks like that shape to me. So I think here it's actually wrong. I've never come across just a straight up incorrect instruction. But I think that is mislabeled. And that is supposed to be D3. Huh. Okay, well, that seems more correct than using those pieces. So I'm going to move those to the side and go with these. And so this is getting placed. I don't really know where. There is like a little nubby on it. Oh, they're little bows. Look at that. That's cute. I don't know if y'all can see that decoration, but there's like a nice little filigree on it. So I think we just glue it here, honestly. I think we're just gluing. Yeah, because it says use tape. So let's just go ahead and do that. And let's go ahead and glue that there. Hey, Catherine. Yeah, L corrupted. They are indeed incorrect. Don't know what to tell you. So let's move this over and place that there. And then the next one, same thing on the other side. There. Nice glob of glue. And add it to this side. And like I said, this will hold the awning up. There. Hey, Mohammed. Olivia, where you been, girl? How long? So does it really not show you the time? I know I asked that earlier, but no one answered me. So it doesn't show you how long I've been live. I have been live for 142 minutes. Oh. And now we are moving on to the awning here. That is this guy. And I don't know if we're supposed to, I think it's like supposed to be curved. It kind of looks like it's curved, but I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe not. Maybe it literally is just that. So we can add the glue that it came with because that works nicely with paper. And add some little daubs there. Olivia, my God, I don't understand the notifications. I really don't. Do you get notifications for other people going live? Like, is it something weird with me? Because I can't, you know what? I should probably just reach out to my partner manager and see, and maybe she can get to the bottom of it. Or like, I'll put up a support ticket and then they can escalate it or something. Because clearly something is up with my channel and people not getting notifications. I don't think I've gotten a single situation where someone is like, yes, I got the notification and now I'm here. It's always your situation, the opposite. So that's Sooks. Okay, there is our awning. Beautiful. And, oh, was I supposed to fold it? Maybe on the back of this it has folding. No, it doesn't. I think it's just that. Okay. Then we have our fence. That is this guy. This guy goes right here. Oh, apparently I was supposed to add my steps. Whoops, let's add the steps first. Steps go here. hopefully. Pop that into place, sort of. Good enough. The welcome mat, look at that. Okay, so I put it in a decent spot. Beautiful. Then we can put the fence next to that. Yeah, see that? I don't understand. What is this supposed to click into? See, this has this here. I feel like I did put something on wrong because this doesn't fit. Like, this piece does not fit. Well, we can at least click this in better. Like, that does not go in properly. And then I don't know why this has that there, unless I'm supposed to do it that way. But then it's like, that doesn't fit either, because this is stuck forward. I'm going to assume there was some sort of user error on my part. So let's just do that. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Actually, I don't know. Maybe it actually does go this. Oh, you know what? I didn't even look at which way I was supposed to put this sticker on. No, I did do it correctly. I did it correctly. But it does go the other way. So this does go this way. But I don't understand because that's there. Like, there is a wall. Unless it goes like that. Maybe it goes like that. Whoops. Oh no, I just broke a piece off. Our little swirly swirl. Let's add a dab of glue there and add our little swirl back. Don't want to lose that. And grab our tweezers and try and add, whoops, let's make sure it is the correct direction. And let's add our little swirly guy back there. And shaky hands. There we go. Beautiful. And now, something like, I don't know how this is supposed to work. I'm so lost. What? I don't get it. This does not fit here. This piece is too big for that. I don't understand. That we are just gonna leave it like that. It just looks bizarre. But this looks correct. And if this were shorter, it would fit. What kind of glue do I use? Oh my God, thank you so much for asking. I could talk about glue forever. So they provide some glue in the kit, which I feel like is new for them, but they do provide glue in the kit. This one is Can you hear me? I assume so. I think my other mic crapped out. Thank God I have two mics. That should be good though. Can I get like a thumbs up or just a perfect? Awesome. Thanks, Olivia. Yeah, that was weird. I guess one of the mics died, but there are two in the little container. So yay. Yay for that. Okay, we've got our little sign here. And let's go ahead and add some globs to the bottom. And this guy goes, I think, just right in front. I think this guy goes here, which is always so funny to me because it's like we make all this cute stuff and then you just pile a bunch of stuff in front of it. So I always say it's really about the journey and making all of the fun pieces because otherwise this is just silly. We've got our wall piece over here that pops in. You know what? This guy is going. I think this is our problem. And nothing else is fitting with that. So that's going. I'm going to add glue to this. It is my piece. I can do whatever I want with it. So glue is going over here. These stairs are going right in front. Now this goes here. And push that down. Then what do we got next? We have the chair. Here is our chair, which I think is just the most darling little chair. And same thing, we're gonna add little dobs of glue on the bottom. And definitely just got glue on one of my lights, so that's cool. And this guy, I don't know, we just put him in the corner, I guess. Let's put it kind of at an angle. That seems fun. Why not? Then we can grab our table. I just realized, remember how we made 2 tables? I think that was just extra table pieces. And so we didn't actually need to make 2 tables. That's kind of funny. Okay, globby globs. So much globs. And this guy goes right in front of that. Next to our chair. Then we have our little box that we made at the beginning, which I was so impressed with. Like, so stinking cute. And place that there. Oh no, I just realized I don't think we glued, or it fell off, our little teacup. We're missing our teacup. We have our plate, but the teacup is back there. So here is our little to-go box. That can go right there. Let's add our little teacup. Oh gosh, Olivia, I'm so sorry to hear that. And let's place this guy there. And well, hopefully we can cheer you up a little bit with this, at least distract you for a bit. I'm just trying to make sure he actually is glued on this time. So there's our little tea cup with the tea in it. And then we have our little to-go bag. Hopefully the handles stay on. This handle like really does not want to. They don't want to stay on. It's not the most secure bag, I'll tell you that. And so this one can just go here. And I just realized, I think it is 2 books that are supposed to be there. So we are going to put this book next to the other book. Somehow. I think I'm going to have to like finagle some stuff. Maybe we open the door. Maybe we open the door. Let's put it through this way. Let's do that. And then use our tweezers. And let's slide that in. Oh my god, I cannot believe that just worked. Fantastic. Tweezers for the win. There we go. That's so funny. We like put it actually through the door. And let's close the door. Oh no, our awning. Our awning. There we go. There. Okay. Y'all, I think we might be done here. It does say this. I don't know what this is for. Oh, her little hat. Okay, that is pretty cute. Hang on, that is cute. Even though it is made of the paper, I kind of want to do it. What did I do with that piece of paper, though? I mean, if I lost the paper, that's too bad. But where is that this guy? That's this guy. Let's go ahead and make her little hat as well. Okay, what does it say? It says, what the hell is that? Glue around the edge? Oh, I guess the tape? I don't understand. Glue tabs over each other. What? We're not doing this. I don't have the patience for that. We are done with paper. I'm over it. I don't want to do the paper anymore. But what we can do is turn the light on. So let's bear with me. Actually, you know what I can do? I'm going to turn off the video. Actually, no. Bear with me for 1 second because I won't be able to see it. So that we can actually get a good view. You can all see more of my mess of stuff. Beautiful. But now you can see the whole thing. There we go. Look at that. There is our whole patisserie all finished and ready to go. And we've got Hello Kitty herself as well. We can just have her like hanging there. Why not? Ready to welcome you to her bakery. So stinking cute. Whoop, that is going to fall over. And then we can, let's flick this light on to finish it in this battery pack. I swear to God. Like, I don't know how you're supposed to get this stuff out. This makes no sense to me. I am thoroughly confused by this kit. I have never been more confused by a kit before. And am I flicking it the right way? There we go. There! All lit up, all complete. There is our little patisserie all done. So what is that? 156 hours. So like 2.5 hours today, 1.5 hours yesterday, roughly. So roughly 4 hours, 3.5, I'd probably say is how long we took with like messing around. And we did all the glitter yesterday as well. So I would say 3.5, which I think they predicted this one is 3 to 4. I don't know, but this definitely was not 75 pieces. So I don't know why the heck the site says that. I don't know what the heck that's about. But there we go. Oh, it's a nightlight. This totally could be a nightlight. Oh, that would be so cute. I hadn't thought of that. But there is our patisserie all complete. We can give it a little spin so you can see all. Oh my gosh, look at the back. Oh, that's cute. This. Oh my gosh, the cake's in the window. Oh, that's such a fun detail. And then we have the side windows and everything. There we go. We are all done with this guy. Amazing. Stephanie, thanks for the sub. We can put our little Hello Kitty there. I think we're done with this one, y'all. That one was fun. I'm glad we got to do another build. You all voted for this one. I think I'll keep posting. I'm just cleaning up the glue as I talk. I think I'll keep posting what y'all want to see for a live. I know some of y'all voted for airbrush, so maybe we will do that. We have another Cinema Roll Cloud Bakery Book Nook kit as well, so we can do that one potentially. But the plan is to keep going with Saturdays at noon-ish. So make sure you're subscribed. I will try and work with the YouTube team to figure out why notifications aren't going through. So at least make sure you have the notification bell on so that if notifications do go through, then you will actually get one. But otherwise, as always, kit is linked in the description. This one is from handscraft.com. And you can use my code abcrafty for, I believe, 15% off. And yes, this one is Beacon 3-in-1. This is the glue. This is also linked in the description as well. So I've got this guy linked so you can also take a look. I just got glue all over that. Fantastic. I'm just going to wipe that off. Yeah, but otherwise, thank you all so much for joining me. And I will see you all in the next one. Have an amazing week, everybody. Take care.